Yeah, I'm back, rising up out these ashes. It is August 27, 2024. Toxic Tuesday, still in effect. Now that the summer's winding down, soon we'll be entering autumn season. School's about to start back up for the children. All the thought pockets, but the hot pockets. Ready to slow down, find her a dude, or if she already have one, kind of chill out. I've been trying to stay away from these type of topics, but there's no way, like, I'm not gonna say what I got to say about it. As far as, this whole, a lot of things, a lot of big topics is with relationships. That's pretty much the most of the thing when I go on social media. And usually, typically, the summer times where the ladies like to get loose, like to turn up, ain't worried about chilling and settling them down, stuff like that. During those times, I noticed that there was a few situations where there's a lot of domestic violence is occurring. A lot of women being put in, dangerous situations by their exes, their boyfriends, trying to break in the house, beating them up, shooting them, just horrible things. Usually because the lady is typically showing signs of she's trying to move on, she's not into that. In other words, the dudes ain't getting the same type of attention or love or consideration. Typically when those is from so-called monogamous relationships where one decides to walk out on the other. These dudes out here, getting real emotional about they lady or whatever she is that she's supposed to be, whatever he thought it was, ain't what it is, and he gets proof or facts or hunches or whatever it may be that his girl's really moving kind of, uncommitted, unloyal. What I have to say to that is, it's not right. Typically, the winter and the cold days typically naturally a woman wants to shack up. I don't think a lot of dudes understand that. Like, you don't lose your chick, you lose your turn. Usually you lose your turn during the summertime. That's when the summer walkers come out. They want to be active. They want to be outside. They want to move around. They want to be in the avenues. They want to be on the blades. They want to be on flights. They want to be on trips and boats and everything you could think of. And a lot of women ain't gonna not participate in them things, whether it's with their other female girls, ladies, female friends, or a date. You know what I'm saying? Um, the category of the date is irrelevant. The terms of the dates are irrelevant. And then for some reason the guys don't understand that. I think fellas, you need to understand this, that it's always a woman's choice. She's always going to decide what she's going to do, how she's going to do it. It was her choice to mess with you. If any dudes is listening, I'm kind of everywhere with this, but that's why, as dudes, as men, gentlemen, players, whatever you call yourself, have to understand that part of self-love is having yourself in position to be ready for whatever comes your way, whatever curveball comes your way. Dealing with your significant other, your woman, or your girl, or your side piece, or wherever, you know how the game goes. You know, having your stuff together. When you have your stuff together, well, man, I don't need to break up in this chick's house, because there's been articles and there's been stuff on the news and videos of dudes, you know, the chick is recording this dude going crazy trying to get in through the window. Broke the window, flew in there, he bleeding, he risking his own life. The Superman in through the glass window when she clearly didn't want him to be there. And I'm just like, wrong move. Now, when you have yourself together, you're not tripping about all that. You got keys on your key rings, you know what I'm saying? A vehicle or a place or one or the other or both or a couple places or a couple cars, you know, vehicles. You ain't studying all that. You're not. And you know, all this talk about who's the prize, the woman's the prize, the man's the prize. Look, the one that got their stuff together is the prize. And if y'all both got y'all stuff together, y'all both prizes, gifts to each other. You know what I'm saying? Bringing value to your relationship, y'all both pat yourselves each other on the shoulder. You know what I'm saying? Whatever it may be. It don't have to necessarily be money. It could be guidance, you know, support, security, knowledge, wisdom, understanding, you know, experience, you know, all these things. So, I don't even know what to name this because I kind of went everywhere with it. But I say this because it's the summertime thing, but don't make no mistake. When the wintertime comes and you ain't got your stuff together, you locked in. Now you got to be locked in with her. And I'm kind of being prejudiced because not all the time a dude is staying with a woman. Sometimes a woman's staying with a dude. So, being up under a woman's thumb or being under your mate's thumb, your man's thumb, knowing that things ain't really solid, that should tell you that you need to get yourself together so you won't be put in awkward situations for someone's emotions. But all of a sudden they was showing you love, they love you, love you, love you, love you. Then now they're showing they're not interested. They might still love you but not interested. Or don't like you or hate you or moving on, whatever it may be. To whoever man or woman that's listening to this, the ball's in your court to decide how you want your life to be based on the choices you make. when it comes to improving yourself or putting yourself in favorable positions and not putting yourself in positions where you're slipping, you know. Just always remember it's a woman's choice no matter how you feel. It's that lady's choice. Whatever you want to call her. Heifer, whatever. Uh, Anything, I'm not going to go down the list. But whatever you guys call, because I'm not trying to make it seem like I'm trying to be disrespectful. That's not what it is. What I'm saying is everybody has different terms to their relationships and how they talk to each other, communicate with each other. So I'm just trying to say it one way or another in a way where, it may fit whoever might be happen to listen to this, you know. And no disrespect, by the way, no disrespect to Summer Walker or anything. I'll call them Summer Walkers. I'll let you know why I call them Summer Walkers later, But basically, the gist of it is, in the summer they like to walk. They like to get out there. They like to walk. They like to go their way. Where they sprinting, driving, walking. They in the summertime when they get hot, they're not staying put. They're getting active. Summer Walkers. We're gonna see who the Summer Walkers is now. No disrespect to the great uh, Summer Walker artist. Um, uh, the ones that's 10 toes down in the game, they ain't worried about no summer. It's rain, sleet, hail, snow. Out there, whether the weather's fair or whether it's cold, where the polar bears be there, be there. Either way, you gotta be aware of the season, what's going on. Um, we're also entering. Not only are we entering a time where everybody tends to chill, settle down, and get on chill mode, we're also entering a time where money ain't, it's plentiful. The money flow ain't flowing as much. Inflation is hitting pockets. People starting to feel it. So to the men, if you got your stuff together, you're gonna be okay. You're gonna have plenty of options if you got your stuff together. And for the ladies, you typically always have options because it's always your choice. Either way I go, everybody must choose wisely. Let's learn to keep our cool, keep our senses. As far as, for that goes for man and woman. Because each one of us has the capacity to get a little rowdy. Also, don't let money problems or these times that's coming, rolling in, frustrate you and make and let that be the end all be all where it just makes or break the relationship. So I want everybody to be safe and secure and find ways to work things out so this don't turn horrible for either party. All right, I'm gonna just let go from here because hey, don't forget to love yourself. All what I said is pretty much a basically uh example of loving yourself, respecting yourself. You know what I'm saying? Understand what situation you're in or what you could be in, what you're not trying to be in, what you're trying to get into, you know, and go from there. Let them wish things. But sometimes loving yourself is walking away. Well, okay, all right, I see how it is, you know. All right, and go about your business. Easy. It may not seem easy, but anybody that went through something know how bad it can go. You know what I'm saying? That's all I'm gonna say. You know. So that's an example of loving yourself. Even if walking away is when you walk away, now you're like, now what? Even if it's that, you still have the option and the power to make a decision to make your next move your best move. Don't worry about all that other. Okay, everybody gonna do what they do. Being a lady about it, that's cool. You ain't gotta go breaking nobody's stuff and acting stupid and for no reason and acting like that. Man, it's okay to take the high road. Okay, be player about it. All right, I see how it go. You know, and just keep it pushing on to the next move. And knowing it ain't always easy. All right, I'll be back. One love, peace.